Devoe.
You and I have been enemies for years. Oh, you've had others, of course. There's Dawn, Zoom, Devoe.
This is where we came up with the cerebral inhibitor to use against Devoe.
Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 4, and today we'll be talking about Episode 7, as the synopsis was just released along with the title for the episode, so we'll be breaking everything down in this video. So sorry if you hear any background noise, it's firework night, and there's loads of fireworks going off, so sorry if you hear a loud bang. I'll do my best to edit it out. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any DC TV videos this year. So the title for the episode is actually Therefore I Am, which could be a reference to the phrase I think, therefore I am, which would make a lot of sense considering this episode is going to be thinker heavy, and the part of the phrase that is actually being left out from the title is actually I think, and our villain is conveniently called the Thinker, so I believe that the title is a reference to that phrase. So this is the Flash episode before the crossover, and the plot of the story with the Thinker would most definitely run over into episode 9, as we know the Thinker will be out on the streets confronting most likely Barry in episode 9 during that episode. So after the crossover in the mid-season finale, something big will happen that will leave us on a cliffhanger, and I think it will have something to do with the Thinker. As some of you guys probably don't know, you're probably new around here and only started watching The Flash after Christmas last year, so you obviously didn't experience the break. What happens is all the DC TV shows, when they get to episode 7, they go on a break, which is usually about a month or two over December and January, normally returning sometime late January or late February. I'm not 100% on that. We will get more information as we get sooner, so which is actually quite a good thing in my opinion, as if we plow through all the episodes with no break, we will definitely be done by like January-ish, and that would be kind of annoying, and it also gives a break for the actors and they can go on vacations and stuff, and we can prolong the season throughout most of the year. So that's what will happen when we get to the early parts of December after episode 9. But the synopsis for episode 7 goes like this. Barry comes face to face with Devoe. Devoe's past is revealed through flashbacks. Meanwhile, Iris puts the final touches on the wedding, which is a week away. So in the synopsis, it is revealed that Barry will actually meet and come face to face with Devoe in this episode. So in episode 4, Barry found out that a guy going by the name Devoe is actually the one who's been controlling everything around these new metahumans and the forces that face against Barry, and Barry begins to remember that Savitar and Abracadabra both mentioned a guy named Devoe being one of Barry's greatest enemies in the future. So Barry begins to connect the dots. I'm sure by the time of episode 7 they roughly know who they are dealing with, and probably find out that Devoe's first name is actually Clifford, and probably get some backstory as to who he is and what abilities he has, and Cisco will probably give him the name the Thinker sometime in between episode 4 and 7. So this will be our first time that we actually see the Thinker face to face with Barry, and Barry, probably from what I can deduce, is actually going to be asking questions, and I'm guessing Barry is going to have some answers already, but Devoe's real motives and how he became who he is today will probably be fully explained during this episode, and basically they will show the origin of the Thinker and how he became who he is in present day through flashbacks. So that gets me really excited, as exploring villains' origins is something great and intriguing, as that is one reason why the past villains on most of these DC TV shows have been so good, getting to explore their reasonings for actually being evil, and that's why I really do like past Flash villains, with them being unmasked and we actually have to find out what their bad intent is and also their actual true motives behind it and who they actually are. So I'm hoping the Thinker is actually a really good villain throughout the season, because it's a very different type of villain, because we know who he is from the start, we know he's called Devoe, and also we know he's the main villain from episode 1. So there is not too many questions as to who he is, but there is questions as to what his plans are within the season. So we have the questions, why does he do all of this bad stuff, and we will probably explore Devoe's true plans to do with the metahumans he created in the future in this episode, but I'm guessing not all of it will be fully revealed, as you know, villains like to keep pieces of the puzzle for themselves. So Iris, as it says in the synopsis, begins to put the final touches to the wedding and probably finalizing all the arrangements, and we will probably be getting mentions of who is actually coming, with Iris saying like Kara, her sister, Sarah, and all the legends and everyone else from Team Arrow is all confirmed, and their family friends are coming. So we know in the next episode after this, which will be a week after, which is correct correcting the timescales as the episodes air week to week. During the crossover, we will definitely be getting the wedding, and so maybe we will get an inside look as to the venue and also Iris actually setting up inside and everything surrounding her big day. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like shy.